Are you a maker, a tinkerer, or a craftsperson who'd like to bring their creation to the market? Do you have style to share, products to purvey, handicrafts to hawk? Today, I'm at Pingree Detroit to learn the tricks of the trade from a cooperative of makers who design, manufacture, and market unique creations. Since forming in 2015, Pingree has been dedicated to making handmade items with minimal environmental impact. Why did you choose to get into manufacturing?
We actually didn't start with a product in mind. We actually started with a mission in mind. So as a worker-owned cooperative with a social mission, our goal was to create meaningful living wage work. We didn't actually know what we were going to create or how we were going to create. We knew in Detroit that there was an opportunity to build something special. And so when we were talking to folks about our desire to create employment opportunities for veterans and Detroiters, and we wanted to, utilize upcycled materials and make something here. In those conversations, we found that folks were really energized about it. And my neighbor had actually said, you know what, sounds like you're gonna be the boots on the ground in Detroit. It's like, boots? We should make boots. How hard can that be? And Pingree Detroit was born with that idea of like, what would it look like to make shoes again? And 8 years later, we're making sneakers, we're making, over 28 different products.
You guys make everything.
We're doing our best, and you'll be actually making a wallet with us today. It's called our Concord 2 card wallet. So we're excited to have you learn with us today.
The first step of making our wallet is pulling our leather. So we have all of our leathers here, and since we're gonna do black, we're gonna pick this one.
So where do you get all these?
So all of our leathers are from the automotive industry. So a lot of these leathers are either discarded because of discoloring or marks, cuts. Maybe they're the wrong color, not the right coating. So a lot of these companies will get rid of these because they cannot use them, and we upcycle them to create our own products here.
So in general, what kind of opportunities do you think this industry can bring?
The opportunities in sustainable manufacturing especially are infinite. We're in this emerging economy that is looking for opportunities to create things that don't become a waste stream, that are non-toxic, that are carbon negative. How can we design and work in processes and products that actually improve the well-being of the person who makes it and the community around us? So we just see opportunities to be thinking from a design perspective, engineering, all these solutions. So we think if you can design products that are solutions, anything is possible.
All right, we'll go down.
Yep, 1, 2, take your hands up, perfect. And right there's your piece.
To a young person who wants to create things and is passionate, but they see there's already so many products on the market, what advice would you have for them?
Sure. So one, there's endless continuous improvement opportunities. We don't have to always create a new product. We can improve on an existing product. For us in particular, we see all these opportunities to create more sustainable products. Products that are designed well, products that use things like upcycled materials from the auto industry, upcycled leather, upcycled everything. To work towards an economy that's circular, meaning there's no such thing as waste, means we're gonna be re-engineering, redesigning products so that instead of going to landfill, how could we create a closed loop so that we are recycling every component, upcycling components, creating no such thing as waste.
Have you ever used a sewing machine before?
I have not. It looks interesting.
So these are industrial sewing machines. They're a little different than home sewing machines. With this machine, there's a foot pedal to make the machine go forward, similar to driving a car. So the further you press, the faster it goes. We want to go really slow.
You want to go slow?
Yes.
I will keep that in mind.
Yes. So put your foot up a little higher. Nice and slow. Just the tip of your toes.
Ah, no. Oh, okay. So it sounds like there isn't a traditional pathway into this industry.
So there are traditional and non-traditional ways to get involved in manufacturing and starting a business that creates products. There are the traditional ways. We're going through a 2-year or a 4-year program, going into business school, learning manufacturing. And there are also other, there are folks who are good with their hands who just want to learn, and they start getting good at something, and then their friends, wow, I want one of those too. And then that can become a business by itself, and then it can grow that way organically. There are a lot of ways. I would say the most important thing is just to be eager to learn. You'll learn that there's no one exact way to do it. There's no one right way to be, and there's no one right way to create a business. It's you finding your own lane and then learning the best way you can go forward.
Okay, Caleb, our next step is we're gonna emboss these Concord 2 wallets with our logo so that customers know that it's handcrafted right in the city of Detroit by Pingree Detroit.
Oh yes, it's all handcrafted.
Indeed.
So how do you stay true to your values while running a business successfully?
You can stay true to your values and still be in business, right? You just gotta really believe that anything is possible, and then find folks who share your values that you can work alongside to create and bring this thing to life. We definitely see our work as being, outside of the status quo. right? We're not making products just to maximize a profit. We're making products to try and create a new way of doing business. We hope for a future world where those things are celebrated, incentivized, supported from a government perspective, from a customer's perspective, to those folks who want to work in such an industry that does those maximizing qualities.
Right, Eric? I'm ready for the last step.
All right, cool. Our final step is etch painting. And what this does is that it binds the layers together and kind of gives an aesthetic finish.
Ah, cool. Are there any Detroiters that inspire the work that you do?
One of my favorite quotes is from an elder named Grace Lee Boggs, who said, we have to reimagine what it means to be a human being at this time on the clock of the world. For us, we look through that lens every day of what does it mean to be alive right now? What's our responsibility? What's this opportunity look like to create new ways of doing business and waging a living? So from everything we do, we try to root it in that idea of reimagining what's possible, reimagining work, and reimagining a life that maximizes well-being.
Thank you to Pingree Detroit. I learned a lot today about how businesses can be responsible and help out their community. By minimizing their impact on the environment, they believe they can maximize their contributions to their community and workforce.